Anyways,
Which
the council members instruct you that due to security reasons, it would probably be a good idea for you guys to get out of the area while they take care of what they need to take care of. And they also indicate that if they do need assistance or if there's information that they feel that you need to be aware of, they will find you and provide you with that information as they proceed forward into trying to overtake that particular fortress. But anyways, they do ask you to take a hiatus over to a place called a city almost due north of Salt Marsh,
omelet?
about uh, about 700 miles due north of you, uh, over the Lorchmill Mountains. So you're going to take a little quest. You're going to go across the mountain area, and come down on the north side of that mountain ridge that intersects, Keeland from Greyhawk, and come into a little area called Hamlet. And Hamlet, the reason why they had asked you to go as a team and to visit this little city called Hamlet is because they're having a little bit of difficulty apparently. And this particular city has apparently, from what you've gathered in talking to people on your way there, that this particular city has been nearly overrun by a an extremely powerful demonic force. Now, when you come into this city called Hamlet, they explain to you that this is not the place that you should be coming for vacation purposes, obviously. They've obviously sent you here for a reason. And you intersect yourself with a local priest who has obviously been trying to uh, solve this problem on his own, but obviously he's been having some serious difficulty in handling this entity. This entity is quite powerful. In fact, when you come into the city of Hamlet, and and the clergy there that Carmadel and other spellcasters in the group are aware of instruct you that this is not the place to play, and they have sincerely asked you for assistance in ridding this area of this demonic force. Now, there is a cleric in this town of Holland, but this particular individual is an older gentleman. He's obviously been here in the city of Hamlet for quite a while. He's been the religious figure in the entire town, but this instance is well beyond his capabilities. And in fact, when you come into this town, the sun is beginning to set. Uh, it's a very, very small town, very rural. And the only place in town that has any sort of significance is the clerical temple in the area. I'm going to go ahead and show you a map very quickly that I want you folks to maybe take a look at. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and edit this. I'm going to go ahead and put this in your journal. Whoop, my bad. Hang on, hang tight while I do this very quickly. I'm going to put this in your journal, and I'm also going to go ahead and show this to you so you can take a look at that. Show it to everybody. If you click that image very quickly, you can see where your travels uh, encompass. You're going to go, basically due north, about 680 miles. I've got that. I've got this Greyhawk map specifically geared and calibrated to the measuring device that's available to you, so you can measure, and as the crow flies, you can figure out exactly how far away that is. It took me a while, but it's very accurate, and it's damn friendly. It's very helpful. Anyways, very quickly, you can take a look at this map. If you click on the image, it'll blow up very quickly. You can take a look at the upper area. You can see Hamlet is in a hexagon area in the upper map area, southwest of Nulb and southeast of Verbonic. You can kind of see it's in a kind of a hilly area. And then if you look in the map area to the south of that, you can kind of get a feel for the area. There's quite a bit of forest area to the east of it, and Hamlet sits in the lower map in the southwestern area. And you can kind of, if you look very closely at that, you can see a little bit of everything. You got some hill areas, some foresting areas, and some danger areas.
Definitely got
Um,
danger. I see beware, evil, danger.
The gnarly
uh,
forest.
Evil
gnarly,
lurks
yeah.
here. Right above gnarly
Yeah,
forest.
don't stop there.
I always appreciate it when evil marks their spot. It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, we can. That's a great resting
Yep.
spot. It's more
I'm gonna
XP.
move everybody to. I'm gonna move everybody to a certain area. Give me just a second. I'll
Hey,
put Carmadel in this spot. Yes, sir.
I was wondering, will we have this mage actually that's in this town do all the identify for us anyway? Before we would have left.
I could do it, dude. I was working on it.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Yeah, we just never got to that point. My question though is to the parties: did we want to liquidate, these canvas bags and all this crap, and just do a total?
We should liquidate everything once we find out
Well,
what everything is, and then liquidate.
We've we kind of got teleported before. At least I could get things done that kind of wanted to get done, like maybe finding out what those books were,
Oh,
finding out what
Yeah, I have
those potions were. I have a ring. It's I
Yeah,
have
we
no
kind
clue
of got
what it
teleported
is.
prematurely there.
yeah, and that's fine. I'm just laying the groundwork
Does
for.
Hamlet have facilities for that, or where would be the nearest facilities for that, even if we did get teleported?
You folks have got like total flexibility. You're more than welcome to do any of that prior to this. I'm just kind of laying the groundwork for where things are going to end up.
We're going to start off with some demons.
But in answer,
Okay.
but in answer to your question, you can you can take a look as far as if you have questions that you want to ask, things that you want to identify. We do have plenty of time in between this because, like I said, almost a 680-mile trip, so you got plenty of space to you know identify things, sell things if you want to buy things. You do have a little bit. I know I'm moving relatively quickly, but you do have some flexibility in that, so don't fall into that. This is the way it's gonna be.
Alright.
And we do pass
Well,
nearby some towns that we were going to liquidate. I'm sure we
Yes.
could.
Yes.
let's liquidate so we can get grand total here. That
Yeah,
way we
'cause
can just get this. That way we can just go ahead and get a grand total and be done with it.
Get the party organized and go demon hunting.
Because right now we're sitting on a total without liquidating any items, 21,990 gold total. That's converting the platinum to gold, the electrum up, everything just to a straight, currency right there. Nothing.
Yeah, there's remainder
nothing
from
else.
that 20,000
We still
gold right
got-
there. There's going to be remainder because we're at what 2,000. If we do it 9 ways with Kira, that would be 2,222 gold each with basically what is it? 2 gold left over. I think it is. My math is right.